que não tenha gravado, porque eu andei um pouquinho, né? Só que deu ruim a live. Excluí. Espera que apareceu no portão onde eu tava. Esse foi aqui no portão. Tamo ruim de novo, mano. Tamo só uma porra. Não sei por que tá acontecendo isso, velho. Bora.
The gate. It's opening.
It's coming.
That song again.
Is it?
Tell her.
Yes, the source of the darkness. It's coming. This is your moment.
I'm sorry. I can't watch this.
What are you doing? You're showing weakness. You're not a warrior. You're a disgrace. The gods will punish you for this. Pick up the sword. Pick it up. Fight the darkness. Fight it. Get up. Get up. Get up and fight.
Stormy seas and lost souls. She's dreamt of this before. They say dreams are visions of our memories, thoughts and fears, as seen by our inner eye. But what if each one of us is always dreaming, even when awake, and we only see what our inner eye creates for us? Is this what hell is? A world shaped by Senua's nightmares. Maybe that's why people feared seeing the world through her eyes. Because if you believe that Senua's reality is twisted, you must accept that yours might be too.
You failed the gods. You're pathetic.
He hates you.
Rotten. Cursed.
Because you're stupid.
What were you thinking? Did you really think he could win? How stupid can you be?
Hates you.
Everyone hates her. She's cursed. Look at you. A warrior. Worthless. Weak. Pathetic. Go on. Feel sorry for yourself, because there is no one left to do that for you.
What's that? Do it now.
Take it.
Come on, you failed.
If you're too much of a coward to fight, then end the suffering. Broken
Do it.
and lost,
Come on.
just like your sword.
Why go on? When you give everything and face that which torments you, only to find that it is worse than you could have imagined. Why go on? Is it really so weak to ask this? Or are we just so afraid of the honest answer that we do not dare pose the question? Sometimes the answer lies in a memory, a feeling, a song.
It's not real. It's a trick. It's not real. It is real. Listen to it.
Don't give up.
Dillian. It's
Not like this.
It's not real. It is real. It's a trick. Don't trust it. Maybe you're already dead.
Who are you?
Do you still believe in yourself?
No, it's enough. It's a trick. She knows he's here. It's a trick. He's already dead. He knows. He can't be here. It's impossible.
Dillian.
Come to me. Please.
The light. Go towards the light. It's him. There he is. It can't be him. It's just a trick. It's in your mind. No, he's here. It's in your mind. It's real. It's happening. Go towards it.
Ainda mais. Vamos. Depois pra chegar na ponte, pra chegar aqui e cair da ponte, né? Verdade, cair lá na ponte é foda.
There it is. You're imagining things. It's Dillian. He's gone. It's gone slow. How could you? Keep going.
Não é mais alto que isso aqui, foi não anda não.
The pain. I told you it was to trick you. We told you. Where are you going? See, there's nothing to do. Come on.
Before she first met him, she was not in a good place. Just a teenager, but not like the others. Barely functioning, she rarely left the house. Her father's in-bell made sure of that.
Sim, mas não é que
Only
desce.
occasionally did she venture out on her own, collecting firewood and herbs. Errands out in the Orkney Plains. That was her world. Like this one. Barren and lonely.
He's going to appear again as a sign. Where's he gone? He's got something to tell the rest. He knows
Ah,
you're
é?
You're getting stronger. You're getting stronger.
Ela dançando lá na frente.
It's already disappeared. Nothing lives here, not even you. It's in your mind. You think you can see it, but it's in your mind.
There he was. The lone figure of a boy.
He's there.
Soul lay under the shade of a tree.
You can see him.
She remembers the first time she saw him. To her young eyes, he moved as if the gloom lifted. For the first time in years, she felt a ray of hope.
Where is he? He's there. Where is he? He's there. Under the tree. You can see him. There he is.
Ela toda cagada, mano. Quer ver que eu consigo um bicho pra matar aqui? Mano. Vamos lá pra ele, ó.
The Northmen tell of a great hero. His name is Sigmund. His father's hall was built around a great tree, and one day, Odin comes and thrusts a sword into the tree, a gift to whomever can release it. Many try, but the sword only comes out at Sigmund's touch. His brother-in-law, King Siggeir, wants it, but Sigmund refuses him, so King Siggeir plots revenge. He invites Sigmund and his brothers to a feast, but when they arrive, they are met with an army, not a warm welcome. King Siggeir captures Sigmund and his brothers, steals his coveted sword, and readies them for execution.
É boa. E aqui, meu parceiro, eu só tô andando. Muitos caminhos. Eu dei a volta lá pra nada, tá ligado? Tá cagado, mano? Aí é foda.
Day after day, watching from afar, she mimicked him, perfecting her own secret dance, wishing those fleeting moments of light would stretch out to last forever.
It's a trick. It's an illusion. It's not real. Don't you freak.
You want to believe it's real, but it's a trick. You're deluded. Where are you going?
Where is she going?
What is she following?
You can't even fight. It's just deception.
Até mais bonita.
How does he so effortlessly court the world and bliss? If only she could do the same. See the world through eyes anew and dance with it, just like he does.
É de ser.
What's your name?
Senua.
Haven't seen you before.
I don't know much.
Oh, Zeno's daughter.
I have to go.
Wait. Who taught you to fight like that?
No one.
No one.
Well, I watched you, and
You learnt all of that from watching me? You should become a warrior, you know.
me?
I'm Dillian. I'm here for the warrior trials. Just come and watch. And bring your sword.
You can't put it into words. That moment when you look into the eyes of the one who is supposed to reassure you, make you feel safe. It only takes an instant. Fear swallows you before you have a chance to make sense of it. And darkness becomes a part of who you are. But her world changed the day the Northmen took him from her. Senua knows that there's no going back to how things were. That there's nothing to go back to at all. Stay still, stay quiet, hide, don't tell her.
Their gods can see into your mind. They will use this power to destroy
They
you.
won't stop me. I can still feel him.
Whatever's left of him, they will never let him go.
I'm not gonna let him rot here.
You're the one rotting here.
Leave me alone.
You will die here,
No.
and all your suffering will have been for nothing.
Dillian? Is that you? I'll find you, my love. I promise.
That tree. Can you see him? You want to believe it. Is he not real? Is he there? You're alone in these mountains. Is that
Eu quero saber porque eu vou fazer 5 espadas pra perceber.
You won't survive.
Quero saber.
Tree. She met him on the tree. Maybe it's a sign. The tree. What's he trying to
Só uma pedra.
He's waiting for you by the tree.
Na boca.
Death for Sigmund and his brothers seems certain. But the king's wife is Sigmund's sister, and she begs for mercy and implores the king to chain them up instead. He agrees. Not for mercy, though, but because he plans an even more cruel and lingering death. Chained to a tree in the forest that night, a she-wolf comes and devours one of Sigmund's brothers. She returns, ravenous, night after night, until only Sigmund is left. The next
Nossa.
day,
Opa.
Sigmund's sister sends a servant with death for Sigmund and his brothers.
Ó, aí é foda, hein, mano.
But the king's wife is Sigmund's sister, and she begs for mercy and implores the king to chain them up instead. He agrees. Not for mercy, though, but because he plans an even more cruel and lingering death. Chained to a tree in the forest that night, a she-wolf comes and devours one of Sigmund's brothers. She returns, ravenous, night after night, until only Sigmund is left. The next day, Sigmund's sister sends a servant with honey to smear on Sigmund's face. But to what end? Well, that night, when the she-wolf appears again, you'll never guess what happens.
Acho que foi tão esperto, né? Era pra perceber. Tem mais olhando.
As the she-wolf licks the sweet honey from Sigmund's face, he bites the wolf's tongue. The she-wolf pulls away, but Sigmund holds on. The chains break, and he is free. After his escape, Sigmund lives like us, hidden in the forest. His enemy, King Siggeir, believing him dead, as his sister plots revenge. And for vengeance to succeed, even the great Sigmund needs help. So she sends her sons to him. But their blood is weak and corrupted, and they're put to death by Sigmund. So his sister hatches a new plan, one that is cold of heart and pure of blood.
Disse. Ele é boa. Não é mesmo? Poxa, nem a volta, né? Caramba.
A sword. Take it. Daddy had left it for you. Take it. Take it.
What's happening?
Senua, imagine a sword that can slay gods. Its name is Gramr. It was forged by the god of all Northmen, Odin, and gifted to Sigmund, a great warrior.
I need this sword. It's important. Can you help me?
The sword appears whole, but it is an illusion. It shattered into shards long ago. It is said a great warrior can reforge Gramr by answering the trials of Odin, one for each shard. The roots of the Tree of Death will take you to new lands where you will face the trials.
Go to the shards. Go to the shard.
Go to the shards.
What's the shard? Find it.
It's the metal runestones. Where is it?
Find it. There it is.
Focus.
There's the shard. Focus.
Focus.
Use your eyes. Look.
Get closer.
What can you see? Go to it. It's not safe.
Don't go near it.
Move closer. Go. Come on. What can you see?
It's in your mind. You can see.
A king in the north forced the dwarves to make a sword that would never fail and never rust. and that would slice through iron and stone and bring victory to its bearer. But the angry dwarves cursed it. It would be the death of a man every time it was drawn, and it would be the death of the king. Let me tell you about the sword Tyrving.
I don't recognize this place. Where are we? Where is she?
It feels wrong.
Where has she taken us?
Why is... Where are we now? Burial mound. So strange that we go to such lengths to bury death. Something so very ordinary, inevitable. It's as if we
It's
could
fun.
to hide death, because we have no answer for it. But when it comes, and forces itself onto our friends or loved ones, then comes the reckoning.
Feel the dead in the air. You can feel the dead. Do this. Turn back. Why would he bring her here? It's innocent. Why would he do something so dangerous? Go in. You need to go in. Take the torch. Take it. So
A portinha foi matando os carinhos.
to be able to see.
Who's there?
Dillian, I'm here. I'm here for the trials. Like when we first met, remember? I'll find him.
What's that? Did you hear that? Nothing. Was that voices? Is that his voice or the voice of the dead? Not Dillian.
Dillian's calling to you. Can you
Where is
hear?
he? Where is he?
He sounds like he's getting further away.
Have you lost him?
You're going the wrong way.
Are you lost, and have you lost him?
Senua, you remind me of a story that the Northmen tell about a young woman warrior. Her name is Herver, the daughter of a berserker, born after he was killed. She's a wild, willful child who teaches herself to fight with weapons. When she learns where her father is buried, her only desire is to reclaim the treasure buried with him, but above all, the sword, Tyrving.
Irmão.
Don't touch the walls.
You don't know what they might do.
Turn back.
She has to keep going.
It's not safe here.
She has to keep going.
If you go down there, no one can save you.
It's too scary.
I can hear him.
Herver disguises herself as a man to join a band of warriors, and soon becomes their leader. When they come to the island where her father is buried, her men do not want to go ashore. They say that evil haunts the island, and that it is a worse place by day than other places are by night. Fearless, she lands alone. There are many grave mounds, and all of them have ghostly flames burning over them. She comes to the grave mound of her father after passing through these ghostly fires as though they were mist. The flames I passed through were real enough. Damn the Northmen to hell.
E... Vamos lá.
The voice is getting louder. Listen.
Dillian. Listen, listen, listen. It's him. Listen.
It's getting louder.
There he is.
Please.
Keep going.
Senua, follow the voice.
You're nearly there.
Dillian's voice.
It's him. He's going to save you.
Find the voice.
Find him.
Muito chato, mano.
Find another way. It's not working. You have to use your mind. Where can you go? You're failing. Find a think. Focus. It's not him. It's not him. We told you. We told you it was a trick. That voice doesn't sound like Dillian. What's happening? Quiet. It's not him. He wants me to find him. I'm lost without him. It's not Dillian. That doesn't sound like Dillian. It sounds like something more dangerous. Something is here. In the labyrinth with you. Something evil. That voice. It's not Dillian. Dillian wants me to face my fears.
Não sei.
Father? I'm leaving. I've decided. I think it will be good for me.
It's the darkness. It's speaking through
No,
you.
Dad, it's me. I think I can beat it. In my own way.
I can see the darkness in your eyes, child.
I met a boy.
Boy.
The chieftain's son.
No.
He said he could help me.
It's a trick.
He said I could be normal.
Normal.
Yes.
No boy is going to save you. No one can. When they see the rot growing inside you,
No!
they will turn their back on you. The gods can only fix you through my hand. You're going nowhere.
No.
You will not defy the gods.
Ó, Bernardo. Na boa?
Come, child, take my hand. Come.
Beleza, e você, meu parceiro?
I am leaving!
You cannot escape the darkness. Your curse will make everyone suffer. You will have blood on your hands!
Aí sim, mano. Aí sim. Feliz.
It's done. You did it, but there's more.
Deixar aqui agora. Ir pro outro canto.
You have to keep going. There's still more. There's always more to do. It's not going to be easy. You're getting tired. Can you do another one? It's too much. Have you got the energy? She hasn't got the energy. No. Too much to do.
I want to
Aí,
tell
parceiro,
you
o que
a
que você manda?
story about a god of the Northmen called Balder. The second son of Odin, he was beautiful, good, and wise. He was fair of feature, he spoke fair words, he gave fair judgments.
Mano, na próxima live,
From him,
eu acho
only
que
good things
vai
were
ser a
told.
do
Yet he was the
Hellblade amanhã.
to die.
Se não me engano, tá marcado aí. Mas depois do Hellblade eu quero jogar Sin City em live de novo. Tá bugado. Parceiro, eu já comecei. Eu não cheguei a zerar não. Eu joguei no PS4. Joguei o começo, mas não foi muito longe também não, parceiro. Ele é onde o mano tá? Acho que já tem que descer isso aqui. Aqui. Não, aqui não dá, aqui tá quebrando. Você joga o Fortnite? Não, mano. Pior que Fortnite eu não jogo não, parceiro.
The mask is here to watch you fail again. Don't fail. Where are we? What is this? It's the
Eita,
same.
bagulho de doido, não, parceiro.
It's another world. It's lighter.
Isso aqui tem que fazer desse também?
I like it here.
Ah, tá, entendi. Isso aqui tem que ser depois.
It's safe here. It's calm here. It's light here.
Eu zerei, mano, é muito bom. Continua o modo história que é muito bom. Demorou, mano, eu vou continuar assim. Assim, na verdade, eu quero comprar uma placa de captura pra poder gravar também, mano. Por isso que eu não tô jogando muito neles, no PS4, basicamente. O Red Dead eu queria jogar também, sabe, trazer.
Let's cross it.
Warface eu cheguei a jogar faz muito tempo, mano. Agora, parei de jogar, não jogo mais, não. Joguei, eu acho que era lá pra 2019, 20, por aí. Faz muito tempo mesmo, parceiro.
Lead the runes to find Dillian. You need Dillian. He's waiting for you.
Deixar essa parada aqui.
He's close. He cares about you. Feel he's close. He loves you. Feel his love calling you. Dillian. Dillian, we're here. Dillian. Open the gate. She can't. Open the gate. It's locked. Try harder. She can't. The gate. She can't. She will. She'll find you.
Fernando, tá de boa, meu parceiro. Rapaz, só de você tá aqui já tá ajudando muito. Tamo junto, pô. Boa, mano. Vou baixar esse bagulho. Abre não? Ah, tem. Ah, deixa eu falar com esse mano aqui.
The Northmen tell this story about the death of Balder. It begins with dark dreams. Night after night, Balder dreams of his own death.
Tamo junto, Bernardo. É nóis, mano.
Fear
Tá
for
ligado?
his life. So Balder's mother makes everything in the world: fire, water, iron, stone, earth, wood, beasts, birds, serpents, poison, sickness. Swear an oath not to harm her son. One by one, they each make their vow. Neither weapons nor wood will injure him, Balder's mother boasts. Only Loki, father of Hela, the mistress of death, is not amused.
Ou então tentar achar esse bagulho aqui. Essa ideia de onde esteja. Achei que tinha que atravessar uma. Ah, deve estar na outra máscara. Eu tenho que voltar lá na máscara, pode crer. Eu tô daquele jeito lá que é todo bugadão. Deixa. Opa. Espera. Agora dá pra atravessar lá. Ih, mano. Tem que abaixar ali, ó. Eita porra. Eu vacilei. Tem que ir lá e abaixar. Boa.
The gate is open. Go through it. It's dangerous. Follow it. What's behind the gate? Where will it take you? It's not safe. Look what happens to the things you love. Dillian, there he is. What are you waiting for? Quick, find a way. Find him. Go. Dillian, don't lose him. Where is he? Where's he gone? We're in the wrong world. He's not here. She's in the wrong world. He's not in this world. He's in the other one. He's in the other one. He's in the dark world.
The world once seemed so simple. Black and white. Darkness and light. Narrow dividing lines of our own making. Dillian taught her to see further. To peek through the cracks and see the worlds of colour stretching away from the gloom. And Senua explored new paths into the unknown.
Is it really true that all things promise to keep him safe? I did not ask the mistletoe, Baldur's mother confesses. I thought it was too young. Oh dear.
He's the reason she keeps fighting. You can't go up there. Not in this world. Do you remember what it was to touch it? You can't.
Yeah.
He saved you. He saved you. His love keeps you strong.
Máscara aqui é com lugar. Esse aqui é a máscara. Fica no esquema. Aí depois chega lá.
She wasn't. She thought she could do it all. He believed in you.
Puta merda aí.
Cursed.
Tenho que fazer outro esquema aqui, mano.
Dillian doesn't know who killed him, but we do.
Se tinha essa porta aqui, eu nem pá, né? Ah, mas também não dava, não.
Do you remember what it was to touch him?
Ih, velho.
Dillian saved her.
Eu subo.
You owe your life to Dillian. You owe everything to him. Do you remember the way he looked? Dillian didn't believe in the curse. Dillian believed in you.
Sério?
Dillian saved you. Dillian cared for her like no one else has. Dillian's the only reason she's still alive. He was the only one that really loved her. He did love her.
O mundo eu não consegui entrar, mano. Aqui tá barrado.
Do you even remember? His love is guiding.
Caramba, mano, essa aqui tá foda. Tá foda. Realmente não sei o que eu tenho que fazer.
Remember Dillian? Do you remember? Do you
Oh,
remember the sound of his voice?
Tá pra cá, mas e aí? Ah, achei aqui, ó.
Senua. He cared in a way that nobody else did.
Why isn't he here?
He's gone.
He's in the dark world.
He's gone to the dark world.
You're in the wrong world.
He's in the other world.
The dark world.
Without
Pew.
you.
Ele não vai abrir, não? Ih. Tem que outro mundo, né? Agora provavelmente vai abrir.
He led you astray. You should have listened to your father when you had the chance. Why didn't you listen to him? His love has tortured you, and it tortures him.
Não, mano.
Just strangled him. He's the reason she's alive at all.
Não abrir de jeito nenhum aquela porta ali. E agora vai, mano. E aqui não abriu, vai.
You were guilty. Was it worth it? There he is. Where are you taking him?
He's up there. How do you get up?
There's a way. Can you remember what love feels like?
There is a way up there. She can do this. You're nearly there. Just find the way.
Loki makes a dart out of mistletoe and goes to the gods as they throw things at Balder. The blind god, Huth, was there. Loki asks him why he wasn't taking part. Huth says, I cannot see where Balder stands, and even if I could see him, I have no weapon. Loki replies, here is a wand. I will tell you where he stands.
The curse can
And Huth throws the mistletoe at Balder. It pierces through him, and to everyone's horror, Balder is killed. And for this, Huth is slain.
You broke him. You killed him. He couldn't see the darkness within you.
E reconstruir a parada aqui.
Your curse has claimed Dillian.
Poor Dillian.
Será que eu tenho que sair e passar pro outro mundo? Teoricamente agora vai estar aberto, né?
You have no chance of loving your father again, ever.
Aqui continua fechado.
Do you know? Was it worth it? You're still alive and Dylan's dead. Does he deserve to be dead? How does that make you feel? Curse. And now the darkness is swallowing you both. Do you know? Was it worth it? You're still alive.
Deve ser um lugar pra aqui, mano.
Everything gets broken in the end. You killed him with your love because he believed in you. You kill the things you love. You kill the things that are most precious to you. Didn't deserve this. She thought she had light within her when she was young. She is pure darkness.
Caramba, mano.
You broke him, you killed him. You couldn't see the darkness within you.
Lembra que tinha que colocar uma coisa, não lembro o quê.
Look what happens to the things you love. You're cursed. Do you remember him whispering in your ear?
Tô tancando aqui, velho. Tá foda.
Dillian saved you. Dillian cared for her like no one else has.
Dillian's the only reason she's still alive.
The gods feast and rejoice and amuse themselves by throwing spears and stones at Balder, striking at him with sword and axe. But he comes to no harm, whatever they do. The gods never cease to wonder at this.
You are guilty. Was it worth it? Curse strangled just like it strangled him.
You are guilty.
Was it worth it?
You have no chance for love.
Nobody will love you again.
Ever again. You kill.
She should have listened to her father.
Why didn't she listen to her father?
She thought she could defy her father. The curse cannot be.
Curse.
And now the darkness is swallowing you both.
your love because he believed in you. You kill the things you love with your curse. Kill the things that are most precious to you. Your curse has claimed Dillion. Poor Dillion. He didn't know. He was kind. Do you know? Was it worth yours still alive and he led you astray. You should have listened to your father when you had the chance. Why didn't you listen to him? This love has tortured you and it tortures Dillion. Years had passed since she left her father. Was it worth it? She trained hard alongside her friend, Dillion. How does that make you feel? She saw things no one else could. Patterns, shapes. An intuition that made her an exceptional warrior. Friendship turned to love. But the shadow of darkness never let her go. She was caught between two worlds. That of Zinbel and her past, and Dillion, her future. The curse cannot be. Two realities tearing at her soul.
The Northmen tell how the gods mourned Balder. His body was to be burnt on his ship, but they could not manage to push it into the sea, and sent for a giantess to do it. She comes riding a wolf and has vipers for her reins. She pushes Balder's ship into the sea with such force that the ground shakes and the rollers burst into flames. When Balder's wife sees his body carried onto the ship, her heart bursts with grief, and she dies. She's put next to her husband, and the pyre is lit, sending the dead to hell. But even so, the gods cannot accept his death.
Dillion doesn't know who killed him, but we do.
Em cima. Embaixo não deve ser, mano. Calma aí ainda.
The curse. And now the darkness is swallowing you both. Wasting your time. You have no time for this. Speed up. These rooms mean nothing. It's all part of their game. They've set you trials to distract you. They've set you up, and now they're going to watch you. What if these trials mean nothing? Laughing at you. You're still alive, and Dillion's closer to Dillion's who deserve to be dead. How does that tell you if you're letting this get in the way? What if they are just to tire you out, to make you weak before the battle? Dillion saved her. You owe your life to Dillion. You owe everything to him.
Aonde, ó? Ah, deve ser aqui, ó.
What if they're all about wasting your time, just delaying minute by minute by minute? What does she think she's doing? You're special. She thinks she can.
Overcome with grief, the gods send Hermod to ride to Hell and ask Hela to let Balder return home. All the gods are weeping, he says. Are they? Asks Hela. We shall see if he is truly missed. If everything in the world will weep for him, he shall go back to the gods. But if even one thing refuses, Balder stays with me. The gods send messengers everywhere. Weep for Balder, weep him out of hell. And everything wept. Men, beasts, earth, stone, trees, metal, everything. Except for a giantess they found in a cave. Balder was never my friend, she says. Let Hel keep what she has. The Northmen say that the giantess must have been Loki in disguise.
He was the only one she could trust. Could she trust him?
Isso do que dá, né? Porque... Sério. Eu não consigo. Beleza, mano.
He saw who she could be.
Então de passa pra cá, passa pra lá.
He saw the warrior within. He was the only one that really loved her. He did love her. She should have listened to her father. Why didn't she listen to her father? She thought she could defy her. He saw who she could be. He saw who she really was. He saw the warrior within.
The Northmen tell how the gods punished Loki for Balder's death. They captured him and took him to a cave. They fetched his 2 sons and turned one into a wolf, and he ripped his brother apart. The gods used Loki's own son's entrails to tie him down and turned these bonds to iron and dangled a poisonous serpent over his face so that its venom would drip onto him. Each time the venom drips onto Loki's face, he writhes in agony. The Northmen say that is the cause of earthquakes. A reminder, perhaps, that if even gods must accept death, then so must we.
Dillion undoes the curse. What does it feel like to feel a love so strong?
Dillion never much cared for the underworld, and looked dimly upon the druids, like her father, Zinbel. I guess he took after his father, a chieftain who believed nothing he couldn't see, and he happened to be blind. She felt safe in Dillion's arms, had to see the world through his eyes. Slowly, the darkness that had bound her so tightly began to unravel. You're going to fall, careful.
No, she's not. She's not going to fall. She's strong. She's steady. She can do it. You can do it, Senua.
Vou chegar nesse maluco aqui.
Senua, your father cannot understand your darkness. He cannot see through your eyes. No one can. My own father was born blind. Doesn't have the faintest idea of what the night looks like. The word dark to him means as little as the word light. So someone is afraid of the dark. Should we fix them by taking away their sight? Would you give up the beautiful world that you and only you can see just to be rid of your nightmares? Or is this the price you pay for the gift you have? A gift that makes you so special in my eyes. Just another part of the person I love.
I left for the wilds to protect you from my darkness. Because I love you. But it made it worse. I'm so sorry.
What if this is pointless? What if you're wrong? What if this has nothing to do with the sword?
What if we're wrong?
The sword will never be yours. What if this is the end? It's just a trick. You've been fooled before, you could be fooled again. You're being tested. You don't know. It's just their game for you. You never know which way it's going to go.
Se inscreve no canal, tamo junto. Valeu.